Alright, I am excited today because today we're going to enter into the world, the mystical world of the rambutan. Now, the rambutan is an interesting hairy fruit, and it gets its name from ramba, which means rambu, which means hair in Malaysian. And these are native to Malaysia, Indonesia, China. Again, we got some fresh ones. How do we get them? Again, if you are part of the rawest of the raw clan, then you will have access to all of this amazing fruit. And I'm excited because we got the Cherimoya today, and we got a beautiful one. It's a heart-shaped one. Isn't it quite amazing? It really does make you wanna put it there in your chest. This fruit is my ultimate favorite. So today we're going to do something really cool. We're gonna try the exotic rambutan, which is loaded with vitamin C. And we're going to combine this with coconut. And coconut, as you all know, is one of my favorites. Super high in potassium. It really does give you that high that you need to get your day started. Replenishes you, makes you feel great. I love to have this as a morning start. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut the rambutans, and we're going to take out the meat. We're going to cut the cherimoya, take out the seeds, and take out the meat. And then we're going to cut the coconut. We're going to put all of this in the blender, and we're going to mix it. And then what we're going to do is we're going to transfer the liquid back into the coconut, and we're going to eat it. We're going to eat the meat from the coconut along with the juices from these two guys and the coconut water. And we're going to have like a nice little tropical dance flowing through your intestines. And it's really, really refreshing. So let's get started. So I got my trusty knife and I got the coconut. And as you've all seen in my other videos, if you visit www.youtube.com/rawfoodcook, not only can you subscribe to my video channel, but then you can also see my video on how I cut the coconut, because there is a specific method to cutting this guy. And if you don't know how, you gotta learn, because I've cut over hundreds and hundreds of coconuts in my life that I got this down to a science. So check that out. I'm gonna cut this right now and let's get started. Alright, so there you go. I just cut the coconut in record timing. Very safe and effective, and as we can see, this coconut is beautiful. You can tell when a coconut is great when the meat is just white and it's thick. If the meat's ever purple and slimy, it's not good. It's not that it's not good, it's just not ready. And the water is clear, tastes great, beautiful. Okay, so the next step now is to cut these hairy guys, these punk rockers of fruit. They are pretty much rawest of the raw, and they're very tasty. If you never had one of these, I highly recommend you get them. Get them fresh if you can, obviously. And they're just full of life, and they're very, very, very punkish. So let's do this. We're going to cut these guys like we did with the mangosteen. Cut them in the middle, circular, and then we're going to pop them open and then enjoy the meat. So let's do that. Whoa, they do squirt, so be careful. So as you can see, that is what's inside. It's like a little ball. These resemble the lychees a lot. They're similar, except they're hairy, but there you go. So inside you see a shell. It's very, very, it smells very aromatic. It's very beautiful, like a flower. And this is what looks like a onion bulb, but it's not. It's actually really tasty. And it's so good. It's amazing. Wow. Full of life. Kind of citrusy. And pineapple. hints. It has a seed. The seed we would toss out and save the meat. So we're gonna do that. Put those on the side, and then we're gonna cut the cherimoya. So now we're gonna cut the cherimoya, and in my other videos I showed you all how to cut a cherimoya and what to do with it. So the best way that I do it is like just cut in the middle, open it up, and take the seeds out, and then put the meat to the side like I did with the rambutan. And we're gonna do that right now. So let's do this. Now, as we all know, cherimoyas are considered the jewel of the Incas. And as you can see, this part right here is the part that gives virility and it gives stamina to whomever ingests it. It's the stem of the cherimoya, and it's loaded with magical properties. So we're gonna make sure that we eat this. So don't throw out the stem. Always keep it. So good. Okay. So I like to section off the cherimoyas in fours, like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I prop it open. And what I like to do is just take out all the seeds and put away all the meat. So let's do that. Alright, so here we have all the skin. It's funny because I've been saving the skin of most of my fruits because they're so exotic and raw that I've been putting them outside, back into the land, and they look really decorative. But anyway, here is the meat of the cherimoya and the rambutan and the coconut water. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get the blender. We're gonna pretty much put all the water of this coconut in here, like that. And then we're going to put the rambutan and the acai in there. And we're gonna put that all in the blender and mix it up and put it back in the coconut. So there you go, we have this amazing concoction of sorts. I call it Tali's Cherimoya, I should call it. Coconut mixture. And this stuff is just beautiful. So you just pour it back in the coconut, like that. You could hear it saying, this is so exotic, so raw, beautiful. And what you do is, you can garnish it with mint leaf. There you go. I always love to throw in mint leaves. And also you could put some cacao on this if you want. And this right here, wait, I'm gonna put some cacao on it. There we go. Some fresh cacao, fresh mint leaves, rambutan, cherimoya, coconut. And then the cool thing about this drink, not only is it so refreshing and so good for you in many ways, but you still have the meat from the coconut inside the coconut, which you can use to scrape off and eat it along with the liquid. So it becomes like the most amazing meal. There's like so much to do in here. And it's just, it's talking to you. It's saying, enjoy the rawest of the raw creation that is right in front of you. Oh, this smells so good. You gotta try this. Hairy fruit meets cherimoya, the jewel, meets the coconut. Explosive. So, again, like all my videos, this is only for the rawest of the raw. And if you choose to go down this path, you will be blessed with the most amazing concoctions and mixtures of all time. So, with that said, this was another presentation from me, Raw Naked Food Dude. And today, I am naked, like always. And like always, you should always eat your food while you're naked. It makes for the most explosive experience of all. Enjoy. Until next time.